Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. I've come to the conclusion that there's something that is never going to go out of style, and that's police chases on live television. There's an instinctual part of every person watching that screen that's cheering on the person trying to run away from an institution with millions of dollars in resources to track them down. There's another part that celebrates when they're actually caught. So, why not highlight these circumstances with this list of the top 10 craziest police chases caught on camera? But before we get started, why not become an archivist today by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. If you end up enjoying this video, let us know by giving it a thumbs up, and in the comments section, tell us about your favorite encounter with the police. Number 10. Herschel Reynolds. Herschel Reynolds sounds like a famous football player or something, but in reality, he only became TV famous after he led police on a high-speed chase for over an hour in LA. People were following it closely on television, so much so that when he and his friends passed by onlookers, they waved and took selfies with them mid-chase. By the end, they stopped to take photos with newfound fans while the police arrived. Not long after, Reynolds was in the news again for more vehicle drama. Number 9. Unfit for driving. This woman found herself behind the wheel of her car, but totally out of control of her mental stability. She was screaming at an intersection, and when police showed up to help, attempted to ram a cruiser directly, and then led police on a long chase, swerving on the highway, turning around to almost hit them, and driving all over the road until finally one of the officers nudges the back of her car and they're able to stop her. Number 8. Too bold. There's bold, like complimenting the officer that pulls you over to try to get out of a ticket. Then there's trying to speed away from the cop car. Then there's this guy who attempted to drive around the cop in a U-turn and actually caught the officer's leg in the door, injuring him. He takes off onto the highway where he swerves, resulting in his car barrel rolling and flinging him up in the air as seen on the video. At the end of the day, he ends up getting 18 years in prison. Number 7. High-speed pole crash. Nothing kills a good high-speed chase more than when the car, which seems clearly stolen, crashes directly into a street pole and attempts to keep driving. You can see those sparks quickly turn into a small fire and block the car from moving anywhere else. Suddenly, he's off on foot and the police shoot him to the ground. He's alive though and is then taken into custody. Number 6. Merry Christmas. This Kansas City FedEx driver must have felt like Santa was just not on his side because as he stepped out of his truck, some other guy stepped in and ran with it, so to speak. The police were called, and so ensued a high-speed chase until finally the driver was stopped. It probably didn't end up being a very Merry Christmas for him either. Number 5. Straight out of a movie. You'd think a Coca-Cola cameo like this would only really happen in an action film. Here, I guess they just got lucky because right in the middle of this Michigan high-speed chase, spectators get this picturesque crash into a big red Coca-Cola truck. The truck doesn't even stop, but it's big enough to stop the car and nudge the people inside to take off running. One of them is caught immediately, while the other is pitifully found under a trampoline after being tracked down with a helicopter. Number 4. High-speed chase. This Ohio driver knew he was in trouble when, while carrying 163 grams of marijuana in the car and knowing he had been drinking, he takes off at full speed. This doesn't turn out so well later when he drives into a pole and is left unconscious. Sounds like drinking, smoking, and running from police are not a healthy combination. Number 3. Arizona. If there's any legitimate reason to take off in a vehicle running from police, it's probably this one. These 3 men robbed a bank and took off in an SUV with police following close behind. 2 of the men hop out and run away, hoping to deter cops by splitting up. However, as the driver makes a drop at a house and continues, He's completely unaware that his accomplices are in custody and have confessed. Basically, there's no longer a point in running now. If only he'd known, because once he realized he had no way out, he started shooting at cops, and they shot back, killing him. Number 2. LA Armed Kidnapping Chase. Nothing brings a high-speed chase up a notch than when you know you're chasing a suspect in an armed kidnapping case. Suddenly, the stakes go up a notch, and you know the guy who's driving ahead of you is probably pretty fearless. After a while, he stops, gets out of the car, and starts shooting at the cops. Soon he realizes that's really not a good idea after getting shot in the side and going to a front porch, armed and threatening for an hour before he surrenders. Number 1. Laid off and angry. This 2002 unemployed truck driver gets 99 years in prison after taking the police and the whole city of Dallas on quite a ride one day. He was driving a fully loaded truck of lumber for a joyride, perhaps a last goodbye after being left jobless. Mid-chase, the back half of the truck goes up in flames, lumber and all. One of the tires explodes and comes flying off, and he endangers every single car and pedestrian he passes. Thanks for watching. Does 99 years of prison seem fair? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Hey, never be an idiot and try to outrun the cops like these fools. Stop, surrender, cooperate. Not only is it the right thing to do, but keeps you from incurring more severe penalties. Here's something rewarding that the cops will never chase you for. Subscribe, click the bell, and give this video a like. Gotta run.